Hey everyone, this is Agent Warrior, and today we are reacting to a very special video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we got EAFC 26. The reveal trailer has been dropped. Now, if you're wondering, I'm not just a basketball, baseball, and a wrestling fan, but I'm also a football fan as well outside of the US. So, I'm hearing a lot of rumors that the game is going to change. I would hope it is. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. They got Jude Bellingham.
Oh, it's a beautiful day for football. I hope we see a great game, Stuart.
Well, hopefully we actually see the game today, Derek.
You know, a lot of people's been talking about fix the game this, fix the game that. Well, I'm thinking the same thing because the game needs to be fixed. But guess what? They're listening to the fans finally. They actually did it. It's about time that EA has finally listened to the fans, but is it going to be better than FC25 is the real question.
That's more like it. A perfect challenge.
Oh, jeez, I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. Ooh. Hold on. Yeah, so now you have two gameplay modes. You have competitive gameplay and a authentic gameplay. So you can basically pick the classic gameplay or have it more modernized. More agility. Heck, even Antonio Rudiger wants the game to be fixed. Fluid dribbling,
It's like he's got the ball
dynamic dribbling,
on a string.
responsive dribbling.
Every goal is the exact same. Full swim, goal. Full swim, goal.
Yep. Even a lot of people, including myself, to say that this game is officially scripted in terms of the goals. And I personally want it fixed. Goal overhaul.
I don't think he'll be blaming the goalkeeper this year.
There's Mbappe, by the way. Has
Well,
been
it
sluggish.
looks like they've been hard at work on that, doesn't it?
Now that's
Haven't
more
seen that
like
one
it.
Before. Or that one.
Ooh, Trickster Rainbow. That's cool.
Haven't seen that one before. Or
Drag the
that
chop, Trickster Rainbow. Yo, that looks cool. Off
one.
small
Finally a
fielding,
bit of physicality in this game.
smarter goalkeeper.
Oh, that's more like it.
Low to power shot.
Goal, get in.
Career manager. Icons. Architect.
Can
That
they
looks
put
so
it
cool.
all together here? Big chance.
Penalty.
It's a penalty.
Same with the referees. The referees needs to be fixed in the game in terms of the calls that they make. I am glad that EA is going through this.
Wait. Give people what they want.
There go my boy Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's officially added to the icons. Welcome home, Zlatan.
Give them Zlatan.
Welcome home, Zlatan. Ooh, okay. It says pre-order by August 26th and you get these. To be honest with you, before we go further, let's go over some things that we need to talk about. The first things first I want to talk about is the gameplay. So the first thing I want to address is the gameplay. So Competitive gameplay, as I mentioned earlier, is the basic classic with no weather condition. Authentic gameplay, however, involves weather condition. That's a really good improvement for EA. What they also did to the game itself, they made the gameplay faster. They can have more clean side tackles, more consistent outcomes, reward good timing, which they definitely need to improve, and more control interception, which thank goodness they are doing. You know what they need to bring back? Trade offers. They need to bring back trade offers like FIFA 14. FIFA 13 or 14, sorry. This is what Ultimate Team was meant to be. Betting the best player to create the best team possible, aka the best team that you ever wanted, including icons. For example, trade offers is a prime example of greatness. But the only thing I want different is that no other stuff. That's the one I want. Now let's go to here. The tackles needs to be fixed. Not just the tackles needs to be fixed, but the officiating needs to be fixed in terms of the penalty calls. Heck, add VAR to the game. Why not do that? I'm just throwing in ideas. So the gameplay itself looks very fluid. The next one they've added was more agility in every direction, which thank goodness they did, because just in case people rage quit and say this is going to be the same game over and over. Well, this time I think they changed it. Hopefully. They even said more pace, even when fatigue and even if they're tired. And even Antonio Rudiger said that they got it from me. Exactly. Even Antonio Rudiger said the same thing. Dynamic dribbling, fluid dribbling. That's the one that's improved. Excuse me. And to be honest with you, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. You remember how crosses were overpowered back then in FIFA 14 and 13? Well, if they bring that back, everybody's going to go bananas with this. Oh my goodness. And then goalkeeping overhaul. That is the new thing I want to talk about. So instead of just having the keeper come out, the keeper just defends properly, like every single keeper in the respective leagues. For example, Alisson Becker is a great Brazilian goalkeeper, and he gets save a crap ton of saves. But sometimes they can patch some things that they should not do. Control deflections. That's the one that everybody needs to know about. Control deflections is basically control deflections could basically have the keeper just deflect the ball or once, twice, or even like 4 times. But in this one, have even Buffon do that throughout his career. The next thing I want to talk about, the passing. Instead of just having the passing like 10 or 20% from FC25, the competitive, look at the meter. FC25. FC25 feels very sluggish in terms of passing. Why even add tiki-taka if the passing still feels sluggish? Here's your answer. It doesn't. And look how that's in a Thuntic mode. Look, if you set this to a Thuntic mode, the passing feels a lot more smoother. If it's competitive, guess what? The passing looks very, very good. The trick moves. The trick moves is a Stelco versation. This is one thing that I really like to see if the player has 5-star skills. Just pass by and then try to chop. This is my favorite. This is my personal favorite. The Trickster Rainbow. The Trickster Rainbow is definitely my favorite. Just look at this. Dragon Chop looks very good. And look at the Trickster Rainbow. Just watch. Looks very smooth and fluid. And to be honest with you, looks very amazing. Off-ball shielding. Now this is one physicality that no FC or FIFA game has ever got. Off-ball shielding. Well, they finally added to it. You can see Cole Palmer trying to block the defender, and then smart goalkeeping movement. You have that. Looks very smooth. You got Manuel Neuer deflecting a shot instead of having glitches. The low-driven power shot. That's what everybody's been talking about. A lot of people's been saying that low-driven power shot is the most overpowered thing in the game. I agree with that. When they added low-driven power shot, it was immediately becoming a fan favorite. And a lot of people were complaining about it, but some people weren't. Which is why I would say that keep the low-driven power shot in the game for like several players. And we have new icons. I already mentioned this earlier. The new icons I'm going to mention, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, which we just saw, Alex Morgan, Toni Kroos, you have Iniesta, Marcelo, and of course, Cissa. I'm guessing it's either a Brazilian icon, a new icon to me, or someone else. And that's pretty much it. Oh, the pre-order bonus. Let's look at the pre-order bonus. So if you pre-order the game, you'll get a 93 plus overall icon, untradeable, plus a player evolution. If you pre-order the FC26, you get one of 15 icons untradeable by launch, which is why the Ultimate Edition is the most expensive. I am now ready to conclude the best sports game of the year. FC26 game of the year. Best sports game of the year. Simple as that. Thank you guys, ladies and gentlemen, and until next time, goodbye, my friends.